office
for
and you're the production.
Yeah.
You have that too?
If you go to any
just
active
boarded by
category,
user
Sometimes, yeah.
still get driver. So this is another something that is specific to source labs. So we have defined this method. So it does whatever it is supposed to do.
So do all these methods automatically kick in when you run the
Yeah, it
stream,
depends
or
on
you
the scenario.
specify which
Yeah,
one you want to
if
use?
like this, some of them you have to. Let's say you want to validate. I can't
Like
remember.
timeouts, for example.
Yeah, let's say every time there's a you want to disable the 4C pop-up in your test. With some people they want to disable the 4C pop-up. You can call on methods in your test.
Okay, this one. Okay.
Yeah, if you want, depending on your case. See all kinds of stuff. Background method. So this is specific method specific to Firefox because every browser is different. Some browsers are WebKit browsers, some are not. IE is a whole different animal. Safari is another different case. So we have to handle it case by case. So that's why I would say Chrome is different. So that's why. So this you guys understood. Run config is important. So this is run config. This is how I would say this is how we understand when you pass your environment details. Like I want to run on QA16 and browser is Chrome and this is the branch and stuff like that. This is how the test understand. This is what I need to work with. These are the driving parameters for me to run this. Make sense? So the Java knows what test to run.
So every time,
Doesn't know what.
sorry to interrupt you, before you run, you kind of go here and you like review everything, update information.
Yeah, it's just here.
Like branch and environment.
Well, it's pretty simple. Like if you run it locally, you just update it. So all you have to do is, because since we have already done it, all you have to do is just define your workspace, your browser, and your website.
Oh, okay.
And if needed, you can add your tag or something like that. And yeah, so it'll do that because it understands when you say Chrome, because we have in the run config we have defined when you pass the Chrome string, pick up the Chrome browser, something like that. When you pass Firefox.
So framework knows what to do.
Yeah.
It needs to
Yeah.
match.
That's why Chrome framework is really important. Yeah, there are so much. Depending on case.
How do you know what is good information and what is all this so much?
Alright, so yeah, that's about the framework. I hope you guys understood how framework get into picture. And
Do you use the custom-made framework from ACES?
yeah, this is built from.
For Source Labs, they told us there are like free samples that you
Yeah,
can
Source Labs is just a platform for us to run tests. So we have our own VMs, we have Source Labs, but our own VMs, we have about 500 VMs. But we can't, technically, there are ways to do that, but we can't provide all the browser OS combinations on the fly, because that's a lot of overhead for us. So that's why we'd rather use a company who specializes in that. Because we do have about 100 VMs, but all we have is 4 OS combinations, 5 Mac, Windows 7, Windows 8.1, Windows 10, and Linux, and some browser combinations like Firefox, IE, and Chrome couple of versions, I would say. That's all we can do. But if tomorrow business comes, they already do, that's what the cross-browser testing team does. So if tomorrow, they already do. So when business...
Yesterday when they...
Yeah, when business wants to run based on the statistics, when they want to run Windows 7 Chrome 53. We don't have the time to do that, to set up a new Windows VM and install Chrome 53 and uninstall when you are done. That's a lot of work. But they have everything automated. All they do is when we pass the configuration, they just spin up a VM on the fly and provide it to us. That's what they do. That's not something, and that's pretty much every company, even I know Visa, every big company, they are using solutions like Source Labs because nobody has the ability of running all the
Hundreds of combinations.
combinations. Yeah, you can't do that unless you specialize in that. But we are trying out something called Cloud for that. Yeah, so that's information. And let me show you something else. It's about Maven. How familiar are you with Maven?
I've seen whole list Maven, 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 the whole page. Like
Yeah, let me.
that's how familiar I am.
So Maven is for dependency management. Why dependency management? Because there are dependencies. Alright, so what Maven does is your project has your own code and there's framework artifact. So we treat everything an artifact. You know an artifact, right? An artifact is, in DevOps terms, is a collection of code. Basically, that's how you have branching. You see, like, okay, so what? Okay, let me explain what an artifact is. So you have right now. I mean, in the old days we had very few artifacts. Now we have about 100 different artifacts. An artifact is like, okay, I have my own code. Say I'm working on Navat. You guys know Navat, right? Navat is basically search, browse, and add to bag. On this home page, search, browse, and add to bag. That's Navat. And shop app is basically my account, and checkout is shop app. Those are
And
two
we
main
frequently update them.
Navigation.
Yeah, so because there are different teams. Discovery, they basically work on that. Selection, they basically work on that. I mean, 100% they work on that. Marketing, they work on shop app mainly. Checkout, basically purchase and delivery, 100% shop app. But there are other artifacts as well, like OES and stuff. So each artifact has its own components. Component is bag is one component. PDP is another component. These are this is a collection of code when I say a component. Why we componentize? That's so it's easy for us to manage. So each component has its own, I would say, was. War means .wo is, I don't want to get into that. .wo is how you build your code. JAR versus WO. WO is Web Application Archive, I think. I think that's what it stands for. And in our case, we have a JAR. I don't know what Java archive, I think. So, yeah, I'm just getting too far. Anyways, so you have artifacts. So each project we consider an artifact. But these projects, they have dependencies. For an example, your project, this search results project is dependent on the framework artifact. And at the same time, shared project is an artifact also too. Shared project has its own stuff because we are using shared project all the time, right? Because shared project has shared code. If I want to use a step like and as a guest user, I check out, I have to use shared. That's why you have Maven, because every artifact has its own version. If you look at this, so we use this versioning to import these artifacts to our project. Make sense? I mean, this is not something really important for automation, but just to understand how this works. This is the parent. It has all the projects because every project is dependent on this one, because framework is common to everyone. So that's why it has all the projects including yours. See? Because there's no exception when it comes to using framework. But there can be exceptions using. Okay, at the same time, You can use some other artifacts as your dependent modules. Like my project is search results, and there's a step that header and footer componentization project. This project has in its own folder. It's in its own component. I want to use that step. How do I do that? I import this project as a dependent. This project, no, this project will be dependent on my. Okay, but this is a matter of English actually. Okay, whatever it is. So this project will be dependent on this. Or this will be dependent on that, or whatever it is. So you need to include that project in your POM file so that you can use that step.
Okay.
That's how you manage the dependencies. Same way goes with artifact. Sometimes bag is dependent on PDF artifact. So you need to include those. And what RE does is when DevOps release their stuff, RE builds these artifacts. And they build nav app and shop app, and everything is once everything's deployed, you go to production. That's how basically makes use. Yeah. So anyway, okay, and I will do something else. So when you make a change, when you run something, I will say this way. Maven has its life cycles. I would say the most simple one, you don't have to run other stuff, but at least when you make a code change, you need to run Maven build. This is to verify you don't have any compilation errors. What are compilation errors? Let me run this. It is running, so it's build success. So there are no compilation. What is compilation? So that this is a Java thing. What compilation does is, so when you write your code, you write it in Java. But Java alone is not enough for your machine to understand your code. You need to make it. This is the source code. You need to convert it to the bytecode. That's what the machine understands. What we do by compiling is you convert this into bytecode so that machine understands.
That was part of the training.
Oh, I see. Yeah, those are basic Java. And just theory. Just theory. It has nothing to do with coding, just basic theory. So that's the only way the machine understands this. Otherwise, pure .java file, you have Chopin browse.java, this will not be understood. That's why it is really important to have this build success once you make a code change, so that there are no compilation errors. So convert your machine code, whatever it is, into the language that machine understands. Alright, and
It's amazing someone came up with this.
we were there.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
meeting at 3 o'clock, so if you guys wanna, I don't know if this room is available later. Thank you.
Maven.
So I scheduled every Monday.
Yeah.
If
fine.
that doesn't work, yeah, just let me know. Thank you.
Madhu, can you just give the diagram, like how it's interconnected, like Java framework, and like just to make us understand that this is what we did in Java.
Can you take a picture?
Yeah, I will take a picture.
Thanks, thank you.
Like just to give the overview, like a diagram, like why it's connecting, like, and then to Java and to
Yeah, I would say, because everything is Java, I would say step definition.
step definition.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Again,
a Java.
this is in Java.
Okay.
Framework also in Java.
Okay. And then
This is just the conversion of your scenario into
yeah.
what?
Okay.
Into Java. Okay, and then comes the framework.
And then we have the POM file and all those connected, how it
Okay,
all
yeah,
those connected.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you
I know,
separate,
I know,
you're
I know.
saying separate,
Yeah.
but how
So this,
to
this is the framework. Again, this is in Java, but this is the driver behind everything.
Yeah.
And you have Maven.
Maven and
Yeah.
POM.
So there are different projects. I would go with projects. So there are different, because this is just one project. I go with what is IMP, what is experimentation,
Mhm.
what else?
Creative.
Creative.
Mhm.
Okay, so each has features,
Mhm.
right? But everything else is using, okay, some common state definition and some framework.
Mhm.
How do you work with them?
Yeah.
You need Maven.
Okay.
I would draw Maven here.
And form XML to
Yeah, Maven is form.
form. Okay.
Yeah, so form is how
Form
you
is the
define.
language of the Maven.
Exactly,
Exactly.
yeah.
I see. I
Yeah,
see.
project
language
object
of
model. Yeah.
I see.
So Maven is what links everything and build your artifact. So you take what you want from your project. So basically it's the feature, and you take whatever, and you will have your own, and you take the common stuff you want, and you take the framework, and build a .jar. This is your project. .jar is the
Project name.
No. It's the collection of compiled code.
Zip file.
Yeah. So that's how jar is what runs basically. So once you have everything else, how do we run it? You need this jar. This jar has everything. Your features, not features basically, step definitions and framework and whatever the common stuff, everything compiled into one jar file. This is just like the package that carries all of your code.
I see. I'll take a picture of the art.
How does it look? The jar. How does it look in this
Oh.
relationship of this frame?
Yeah, so
That's jar is in a file, right?
it's just a file. It's just my code is in one file. I could show it to you.
Yeah, it's in a file.
Yeah. I could show in a different location, but anyway.
So it's just a file that
This
jar.
No, it's like a zipped file with a .jar extension, like .jpeg for an image, .jar .excel like .excel, .jars. That's how we build it, because you need to send this code somewhere. Because how do we?
What was the artifact again? Where does it fit the artifact?
Artifact? Yeah. So this is the final artifact we built for your project, taking every bit from this stuff. Maven built the artifact.
So the jar is basically artifact.
Yeah, jar is the artifact. Yeah. So it is unique to your project because you took only the stuff you want.
Okay. And then you make a dot jar artifact.
Yeah. I could show an artifact, but it's just another.
Trying to understand the whole.
Yeah, I don't want to log in because Franz logged into this server. Because it has all the jars. I don't want to kick him out.
No, don't
No,
know.
don't-
It's
don't-
a primary one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, I wish I had some. I don't think I have anything in my local. But it's the collection of all of your classes and whatever you use into that.
So if you have project like for each feature file, you'll have one jar.
Yeah,
usually?
yeah, it'll be built into one jar.
Yeah, into one jar, which is
Yeah.
the one who runs
Yeah.
it.
Should be able to show some
Feature jar.
Let me,
Jar.
even before you.
No, she was. Madhu was telling jar.
No, I
Understand
didn't. I
what
didn't
was the jar.
Jar is the artifact. Jar is the one who runs.
An artifact
Jar
is a
is
sum
hidden.
of code which
Jar.
is independent. No.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show how a jar is. It's loading because this is in Lorraine. It takes time to load this server. guys want this?
No.
Done?
We need a picture.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. What happens is I don't see this project.